So I did my service project at Ministries on the Margin. I went 2 times. The first time I went on a Thursday night, and on a Thursday night it's a food pantry where families and people who are just struggling financially come in. They um, go through the food pantry, and then they also have like a clothing section too where you can rummage through all the clothing and get warm clothes if you need it. And so yeah, I signed up. I went with my friend Natalie, and I signed up to do drinks. So I served them like coffee, hot chocolate, tea, and then you would just sit and talk with them and ask them about their day and their life. And so I loved it because I knew once I had something to do, like serving coffee or tea, um, then the conversation would just come naturally. So yeah, first I sat with this lady. I sat and talked with her for a long time, and she had just gotten a job that day. She had been unemployed for a very long time, and she was very excited to have a job. And we just talked about like her. And she told me about her kids and her daughter, and she grew up on a farm a little west of here, and so that was super wonderful, and I really enjoyed that. But my favorite part was these two girls came in. They came in with their mom, and their mom was going to the food pantry, and so I sat and talked to them for a long time. And they were Irish twins. They were like 13 and 12 years old, and they were so cute. We bonded because they told me, they're like, yeah, we grew up in Seattle. I was like, oh, no way, I'm from Seattle. And so we had this little moment, and then eventually their mom came over, and they're like, Mom, this gal, she's from Seattle too. It was so funny. So that was really special. And yeah, they had a crazy life too. And just like, I'm like, you're 13 and you've gone through some struggles that like I cannot even imagine or like fathom, even like my little 12-year-old brother going through. So that just blew my mind. At one point they were like packing the cookies in and stuffing them in their pockets. So I got them some big gallon bags, and we like loaded up on the cookies, and at the end they walked out with like big bags of cookies. So that was fun. We were just like sneaking around with trying to steal cookies from all over. And yeah, it was just like really special to sit on a Thursday night and just talk with these two girls that have had a crazy life, and just eat cookies with them and giggle together, and that was just super wonderful. So the second time I went to Ministries on the Margin was on a Wednesday night, which is stay at a prison night. This time we served them dinner and had fellowship with all the men that came. I sat with two men named Ron and Alan and talked to them about their lives. And this night there was a special topic, so Sister Kathleen had us all discuss what kindness we had experienced in our own lives. It was super beautiful to share with these men and hear their experiences despite all their trials and rough patches that they had been through. Some of the volunteers went up to speak, and my friend Lindsay went up and shared her testimony of how she had recently experienced kindness in her life. I love to see how Sister Kathleen made all these men feel so welcome and loved each time they come in.